Say this every morning. Hill Success Formula. Napoleon Hill. Powerful self-motivation. If you've been struggling to transform your mindset and achieve the success you desperately desire, you're not alone. Millions wake up each day feeling stuck, repeating the same patterns, and wondering why their dreams remain just dreams. The painful truth is that most people have never learned the one secret that separates the wealthy from the wishful. The power of morning declarations combined with Napoleon Hill's proven success formula. What if I told you that the first few minutes of your morning hold the key to unlocking unlimited prosperity and success? Hill spent over 20 years studying the habits of the world's most successful people, and he discovered something remarkable. They all shared one common practice that literally rewired their minds for achievement. This isn't about positive thinking or motivational fluff. This is about a scientifically backed method that has created more millionaires than any other single practice in history. Today, you're going to learn the exact formula that turned ordinary people into extraordinary success stories. You'll discover the specific words to say every morning that will program your subconscious mind for wealth. The definite chief aim technique that acts like a GPS for your goals, and the autosuggestion method that makes your dreams feel inevitable rather than impossible. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to start each day with the mindset of a millionaire. Every successful person throughout history has understood one fundamental truth. How you start your morning determines how you live your life. Napoleon Hill discovered this principle while studying over 500 millionaires, and what he found was remarkable. These individuals didn't just wake up hoping for success, they commanded it through powerful morning declarations. When you speak with conviction to yourself each morning, you're not just talking, you're literally rewiring your brain for achievement. Think about it. If your first thoughts are scattered and negative, how can you expect your day to be focused and positive? Most people stumble out of bed, check their phones, and immediately flood their minds with other people's problems and negativity. But Hill's success formula teaches us to take control from the very first moment we open our eyes. Your subconscious mind is most receptive during those first few minutes after waking, making it the perfect time to plant seeds of success. When you declare your intentions with passion and belief, you're setting a vibration that attracts opportunities throughout your day. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a scientifically backed method that has created more millionaires than any other single practice. The wealthy understand that success begins in the mind, and the mind is most malleable in those precious morning moments. Here's what's fascinating. Your brain can't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So, when you declare your success each morning with emotion and detail, your subconscious begins working immediately to make it reality. Start tomorrow by looking in the mirror and stating your definite chief aim with unwavering conviction. Feel the emotions of already having achieved your goals, see the details clearly, and speak as if it's already done. But here's where most people go wrong. They say the words without the feeling. The real power lies not just in what you say, but in how deeply you believe it while you're saying it. There's a secret that separates the wealthy from the wishful, and it's simpler than you might think. Napoleon Hill called it the definite chief aim, and without it you're like a ship without a compass, moving but never arriving. Every morning, successful people don't just wake up and hope something good happens. They connect with their burning desire, their one main purpose that drives everything they do. This isn't about having multiple goals or a wish list. It's about identifying that one thing that makes your heart race and your mind come alive. When you have a definite chief aim, every decision becomes easier, because you can measure it against your ultimate objective. Hill discovered that the most successful individuals could describe their chief aim in vivid detail, down to the exact amount of money they wanted to earn, and the specific date they would achieve it. But here's what makes the difference between dreaming and achieving. They wrote it down, read it twice daily, and believed it with unshakable faith. Your definite chief aim must be specific, measurable, and tied to a deadline. Not, I want to be rich someday, but I will earn $100,000 by December 31st through my online business. When your chief aim is crystal clear, Your subconscious mind becomes like a heat-seeking missile, automatically guiding you toward opportunities that align with your purpose. The universe seems to conspire in your favor because you've given it a clear target to aim for. Most people fail because they're trying to be everything to everyone, spreading their energy thin across dozens of half-hearted pursuits. But when you focus all your mental power on one definite chief aim, something magical happens. You start noticing opportunities that were always there but invisible to your unfocused mind. You attract people who can help you achieve your goal. You develop the persistence to overcome obstacles that would stop others. Every morning, before you do anything else, reconnect with your chief aim. Read it, feel it, believe it. Let me ask you this. If you could only achieve one thing in the next 12 months, what would be so important that everything else would become secondary? Your subconscious mind is the most powerful force you possess, yet most people let it run wild, like an untrained animal. Napoleon Hill understood that autosuggestion, the practice of consciously feeding specific thoughts to your subconscious, is the master key to transforming your life. Every morning, when you repeat your success declarations with emotion and belief, you're literally programming your mental computer with success software. Think of your subconscious as a faithful servant that never questions your commands. It simply accepts whatever you repeatedly tell it and works tirelessly to make it your reality. The wealthy have learned to be the master programmers of their own minds, while the poor unknowingly program themselves for failure. Here's how autosuggestion works in practical terms. When you repeatedly affirm, "I am a successful entrepreneur earning $10,000 monthly," your subconscious begins to accept this as fact. It then influences your behavior, making you act like someone who earns that amount. You start making decisions that align with that identity. You carry yourself with the confidence of success, and you attract opportunities that match your new self-image. But there's a catch. Your subconscious can't be fooled by half-hearted repetition. You must speak your affirmations with genuine emotion and unwavering belief. He'll emphasize that faith and feeling are the catalysts that activate the power of autosuggestion. Without them, you're just reciting empty words. The beauty of autosuggestion is that it works 24/7 even while you sleep. Your subconscious never rests. It's constantly working to bring your dominant thoughts into physical reality. This is why your morning declarations are so crucial. They set the tone for your subconscious programming throughout the day. Start each morning by stating your goals as if they're already achieved. Feel the emotions of success and visualize the details of your desired life. Make it so real in your mind that your body responds with excitement and anticipation. Remember, your subconscious doesn't judge whether your thoughts are good or bad. It simply manifests whatever you focus on most. So why not give it something extraordinary to work with? Here's a truth that might sting a little. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Napoleon Hill discovered that every great fortune was built through the power of the mastermind alliance. 2 or more minds working together in harmony toward a common goal. When you align yourself with like-minded individuals who share your vision and ambition, something extraordinary happens. The collective brain power creates a third mind, more powerful than any individual mind alone. This isn't just motivational fluff. It's a scientific principle that has been responsible for every major breakthrough in business and innovation throughout history. Most people surround themselves with energy vampires, complainers, doubters, and small thinkers who drain their motivation and reinforce limiting beliefs. But successful individuals are ruthless about protecting their mental environment. They understand that negative associations are like poison to their success, while positive associations act like rocket fuel. Your mastermind alliance doesn't have to be a formal group. It can be mentors, business partners, or even the books and podcasts you consume daily. When Andrew Carnegie shared this principle with Napoleon Hill, he wasn't just talking about business partnerships. He was revealing the secret to exponential growth. Every morning, as you declare your success, remember that you don't have to achieve it alone. Building your mastermind alliance requires intentional effort and sometimes difficult decisions. You might need to distance yourself from friends or family members who constantly undermine your dreams. This doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you someone who's serious about their success. Start by identifying people who are already where you want to be, then find ways to provide value to them. Join mastermind groups, attend networking events, and invest in coaching or mentorship programs. Remember, the cost of surrounding yourself with excellence is always less than the price of mediocrity. Every great leader throughout history has understood this principle. Iron sharpens iron, and eagles don't fly with turkeys. Faith without action is just wishful thinking, but action without faith is just busy work. Napoleon Hill discovered that persistent faith, the unwavering belief that your goals will manifest despite temporary setbacks, is what separates the achievers from the dreamers. Every morning when you declare your success, you're not just speaking words, you're building an unshakable foundation of faith that will carry you through the inevitable challenges ahead. This kind of faith isn't passive hope, it's an active, burning conviction that compels you to take consistent action even when you can't see the full staircase. Persistent faith is what kept Edison experimenting after 10,000 failed attempts at the light bulb, knowing that success was just one more try away. Most people give up at the first sign of resistance because their faith is built on shifting sand rather than solid rock. But Hill taught us that temporary defeat is not permanent failure, it's simply life's way of testing your resolve. When you develop persistent faith, obstacles become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. You begin to see setbacks as setup for comebacks, and challenges as opportunities to prove your determination. Every morning, as you affirm your success, you are strengthening your faith muscle. You're building the mental toughness that will sustain you when others quit. The wealthy understand that faith is not the absence of doubt. It's taking action despite the doubt. It's moving forward when you're afraid, uncertain, or discouraged. Here's what persistent faith looks like in practice. It's continuing to invest in your business when the bank account is low. It's making sales calls after hearing no for the 100th time. It's studying and improving when progress seems slow. Faith in action means treating your goals as inevitable outcomes rather than distant possibilities. Every morning, declare not just what you want to achieve, but your unwavering commitment to persist until you achieve it. Combine your morning declarations with immediate action steps, no matter how small. Remember, the universe rewards those who demonstrate faith through consistent action, not those who merely hope and wait. Your breakthrough is always one more step away, and persistent faith ensures you never stop walking towards your destiny. The success formula you've just discovered isn't theory. It's a proven system that has transformed countless lives from ordinary to extraordinary. Every morning presents you with a choice. Wake up hoping something good will happen, or wake up commanding success through the power of deliberate declaration and unwavering faith. The difference between those who dream and those who achieve lies in their willingness to consistently apply these principles, especially when progress seems slow. Your transformation begins tomorrow morning when you look in the mirror and speak your definite chief aim with conviction and burning desire. Remember, success is not an accident. It's the inevitable result of applying time-tested principles with persistence and faith. You now possess the same formula that created fortunes for Hill's students and continues to work for anyone bold enough to use it. The question isn't whether it works. The question is whether you'll commit to working it. This channel is dedicated to bringing you the most powerful success principles from the greatest minds in history. If this resonates with you and you're ready to take control of your destiny, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because success leaves clues and I'm here to share every single one with you. What's your definite chief aim? Drop it in the comments below and let's create a mastermind alliance of achievers who refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary. Your success story starts now. Make it count.